Greetings from Southfield, Michigan, home of Specs Howard School of Media Arts. I'm George Terrell. Now, I am going to show you a brief example of how to utilize graphics in video. Now, why would you need this skill, you may ask? Well, not all of us have money to buy sets and have all the bells and whistles to make impressive looking video. So if you can do that all on a computer by yourself, you don't have access to all the fancy spectacles of Hollywood, then you can make professional looking videos without having oodles of money. And right now I'm just going to show you a short example of what you can do with just pictures and video, and then we'll proceed. Okay, enjoy.
Have you been injured in a motorcycle accident in Michigan and are confused about your legal rights? At the law firm of Buckfire and Buckfire, our Michigan motorcycle accident attorneys provide free advice to everyone injured in a motorcycle accident in Michigan. Our attorneys will answer all of your questions and provide you with free legal advice on a number of topics, including how to get your medical bills paid.
Okay, so that's just a short little clip of a video I made just by using graphics and audio. Later on I used some video, but even the motorcycle scene that you see here with the audio, all that is just pictures. And I keyframed it so that the pictures move, so it seemed like it was animation or something. So let's do a quick example. Alright, let's go to Adobe Premiere, and we're going to get rid of some things here so you can see step by step. And so, okay, basically, first step is you need a sequence, okay? Anytime you need something in your video editing software, you just hit this little icon here, all the items that you can put into it. Now, this is your timeline, that's your viewer, this is your canvas, and this is your media browser. Now, anything you're going to put into your video, you need to already have saved on your computer. And so here's my background. We're going to have a little cow person. Now, the text you can create inside the video editor. So you can just go here, title, you can name it if you want. And here's the text. You can create text in here. You can put it into your video. Okay? So let's do a quick example here. You can just drag and drop items when you have found them. Okay? And when you put your mouse on the end of a clip or at the beginning of a clip, you can lengthen it or shorten it, okay? And so you want your clip to extend for as long as you want to see it. Okay. Alrighty, now you notice our blue banners aren't showing. Well, that's because it needs to be resized. So let's go over here and scale it so it fits. Okay, nice. Now, let's just drag and drop our 800 number here. And right now, let's expand. You just move your mouse until you see those little double lines at the top. You can drag it up and get some more controls here. Okay, that's what I want to see, this little diamond, that's what I want to see. Okay, now let's do some keyframing. Okay, so basically, all your keyframing is going to be done with this little motion thing, and when you click off of it, you don't have it anymore. Well, you need to click on the item that you want to manipulate. Okay, and we can make sure it's on position. Okay, great. Now, you always want this little bar here to be at the steps that you want to keyframe your image in. Okay, so on the first frame of your image, just use arrows to get there. You always want to do it on the first frame because you can't do it before the first frame, and you don't want to do it after or too far into it because it won't come out like you want it. So we are going to add a keyframe. Do that by hitting that, And I like to just use the mouse. So you can drag it off the screen. That's the first keyframe. Okay, it's going to start at that position. Now, second spot, I want it to zoom in the center and stay there for a while. So I'm going to drag it in the center. That's the second step. Okay, keyframing is like basically giving instructions and steps to how your images, how you want your images to move. Okay, so we're going to let that go in the center for a while. And I want that to stay in the center for a while. So it's going to stay right there until about here inside the video. And then I'm going to add another keyframe and then drag it outside the screen. Okay. And now let's see how that looks. Let's see what it does. Let me make this bigger here so we can see how it looks. Hit spacebar. Let me put the little scrubber bar. Let me render it. Hit enter. And your files need to, the program needs to process the instructions you're giving it. And that's basically what rendering is. Okay? So let's let it do that. It's a short clip, so it won't take too long. Presto. Now, I'm going to put it right here. Drag this down. Let's look at our handiwork. It's going to zoom in, stay there for a little while, and then quietly exit. And you can speed it up, of course. You speed it up, and I just hit the space bar to pause it. But if you want to see it go out, there, see, it works, yay! Okay, I'm going to just hit the space bar to pause it. Now if you want it to move faster, let me zoom in here a little bit. You can just move these little keyframes closer together, because the closer they are together, the faster it will move. Okay, and you can just so you can see that. Hit enter again and let things render. And if you want to see some great examples of all the things you can do just by yourself on a computer, I'm going to show you this great little video in a few seconds. So watch out, it moves in a little quicker, stays there, and now it's moving out. Okay, so that's basically keyframing. So you can have it move sideways, up, down, diagonal, any way you choose, okay? And if you want to see a great example of what you can do just all by your lonesome with a computer, this was a video done by a student all by himself. You would think a whole studio did this, but look at that. Look at that. Animation, and this was a one-person thing. So this is a very, very valuable skill that you can use to make great professional-looking things. Of course, these are motion graphics, but it's the same concept, okay? Using images on the screen to make a professional-looking product, okay? So that's just a basic overview of keyframing. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay hungry for knowledge. This is George Terrell signing out. Thanks for watching.